What a beautiful afternoon. Hello?
I don't know who you are.
Oh, well, I'm Vic, she's Jo, and we spent last year building a cafe on a narrowboat. And since then we've gotten married, we've gotten pregnant, and we've gotten to grips with our new life as kind of nomadic floating baristas, serving coffees and baking cakes for the great British public as we travel the canal network of this great country. So why not follow us for another episode of hijinks, shenanigans and just general tomfoolery.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Oh. I should not have told him so much information about us.
We've had a day of trading on the cafe boat in Tixel Wide here, and we've taken advantage of the wide space that we're in, and Vic's turned Holly around so that we can clean her on the other side. You're doing a great job.
There's an art to cleaning, I think, and it's an art that I have not mastered yet.
Why?
I just always get the sense that I'm not really doing things in the most efficient way, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you'll clean the cabin sides, and then you clean the roof, and then you're like, why didn't I clean the roof first? But I do it every time.
It's like a top to bottom thing.
Yeah. But these days I just don't bother, and I just do whatever I want and deal with the consequences.
There's also meant to be a thunderstorm, so maybe it wouldn't matter so much.
Yeah.
This time. For me, like, cleaning with the canal water is also like, it's not ideal.
Yeah, that's the best.
Here we go.
Best way. Alrighty boy. That way.
It's a spider.
Yeah, these spiders eat other spiders.
Stay there.
He's wondering how he's got himself into this situation.
I'm sure I didn't walk in
Appears to be
here.
into some sort of limbo land. We got offered a sponsorship deal once for our videos. Do you remember the boat cleaning product?
Oh yeah.
And it was, well, it's quite a surprising amount of money that they're willing apparently to give you to sponsor that product, but we didn't take it, obviously, because if we had, you'd know, because right now I'd be going to clean my boat I use canal water and a sponge. Jo said it would have been like the wife from the Truman Show.
Look what I got free at the checkout. It's a chef's pal. It's a dicer, grater, peeler, all in one. Never needs sharpening, dishwasher safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been like, and can you believe these results? Imagine how, I'm so glad that we didn't take that, because I'm not going to lie.
I really wanted to. I was like, oh, we should just take this. We should take it.
You were like, oh, finally, the reason.
No, I was just like, that feels like a secure way to earn money.
Yeah.
I was like really pulled in by that.
Yeah.
But Vic denied me, and now I'm glad that he did. Vic can't deal with the loss of
Selling out, isn't
integrity.
it? Don't want to work for the corporate pig dogs.
I can do that all day, every day. Go on, just give it a go.
Well, we were keeping it a secret, but there's canal water and a dirty old sponge.
Thanks to this video sponsors, canal water and a dirty old sponge.
yeah.
As you know, being on the canal can get pretty grimy. Our boat used to be rubbish before we had canal water and a dirty old sponge. Vic handed me the sponge and said, "Do you know how to use one of these?" I like to use canal water and this dirty old sponge to really get the grime off our cafe boat. Wow! We never got results like these before. The job's done in half the time and it looks better than ever before. One wipe and the dirt's gone. Carrying a baby is hard work, but with canal water and this dirty old sponge, thank goodness the boat cleaning is what? I'm done, I'm out.
Yeah, that was good. You really went out with a bang. Get amongst some of this early morning action, see what all the fuss is about. The birds have been up for a while. I've just been laying in bed listening to them, and the more I listen to them, the more it reminds me of I don't know if you remember, in the days of dial-up internet, if somebody in the house was using the computer, you could pick up the phone and just hear the internet going at it, like it sounds something like that, I think. And that's what it sort of sounds like listening in to just data, just like a data rush. Our boat neighbours gave us some sourdough bread.
And a bit of the starter, so we'll really have to try and get that going. We can't be the one that kills the starter.
Yeah.
That is not a good position to be in. But yeah.
We must have it out of cakes.
Yeah. We had 3 cakes today and they've all gone. But it's just been trickling it down now. The heavens have opened just as soon as we've closed.
Anything more for the bin canoe?
No, I think that's everything. Hiya. Vic's just going off to do the rubbish, take all the rubbish from Holly and Zero and empty an Elsan. We've got that noise you can hear is the washing machine on. We're doing a wash, just doing some chores today, and then I think we'll probably go for a walk maybe around Sugarborough Hall or up to Tixall this afternoon, because it's been raining for like the last sort of 3 days. There's been like on and off showers, but today it looks really nice. It's really like nice fresh air after being a little bit humid. Yeah. So I'm just chilling really while Vic does that, and then we'll tootle off somewhere this afternoon. Vic's just played a right wrong'un for the first time in a while. We're getting way better at drafts.
Wow.
We're having this board.
Yeah, we're learning how to play it. I don't know how
Wow.
good we are really.
We're getting tactical.
Yeah, it's getting serious.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go out for a walk around today, and obviously we haven't. We're doing this instead so far. It's just not very tempting out there.
It's terrible weather. It's meant to thunderstorm in a bit, and you can really see that is probably what's going to happen. It's been like this for the past few days though, just like loads of rain. It's really nice to be here and like look out on it all.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's quite a nice excuse for a little chill, staying in on the boat, whooping your ass.
This rucksack's seen better days, really. This broke, so now I just clipped it on there, and then just now this broke.
Oh, that's a bad one.
I've had it for ages, but
But you can carry it with the other one, can't you?
yeah. Yeah, I've still got one functioning feature.
I think it's time to replace. Not something that Vic likes doing.
No, I mean I can repair that.
Do you think there's a few things in your life that are like that? I'm talking about your phone. Vic's phone charges only on like this weird angle that you really have to get right,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't do loads of stuff, but he still refuses to get a new one until that one conks out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really went downhill quite quickly, that phone.
Oh, it wasn't. I don't think it was ever at the top of any hill.
It's good old trusty.
Today we're going for a walk up to Tixel, the village. I don't even think it's a village. I think it's really small and just got some sort of monuments and a few houses. But we've been meaning to do this walk for about 3 days now, and it's been absolutely chucking it down all week. So it did just chuck it down, but we're fancying our chances. We've got our waterproofs, so we're going to see how far we get. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Come on through.
Thank you.
This is nice. This is what we can see from zero. This is the view we can see. So we're like on the other side of the canal right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what that place is?
No, do you?
No, I forgot to look. It's not the gatehouse, but that little thing behind it, that round thing,
Yeah.
that was something you pointed out on a map yesterday. Beginning with O.
I would love to remember.
Obelisk.
Oh right, is it?
I don't know, is that a word? There's something like that. Do you want me to walk up?
Probably turn that gate down in the edit.
It's so loud. It's not been worn in yet. There's still the label on it from B&Q or wherever they got it.
Reckon someone lives there.
Oh no, it says Bottle Lodge. That's Bottle Lodge. Last inhabited 1928 and restored in 1997. So someone did live here. What a cute house. The rain has come.
This is how you're wearing your coat these days.
Yeah. Can't really do it up. It's more of a cape. Just hang loose with it.
The poor baby exposed to the elements.
He likes it. He likes to feel the wind in his hair. It's a little pit stop for lunch.
Little coconut and jam slice.
Just a little treat.
Inspired by our Nan's tasty recipes, we save imperfect fruit and transform it into perfectly crafted cold pressed juice.
Actually, that sounds like a nice idea.
Ingredients: 3 left behind oranges. You must think I'm some sort of idiot.
Divine.
It is actually delicious. So to think they made it out of oranges that had been left behind. We should not. I was covering the brand, wasn't I? Otherwise we'd be done for defamation.
Don't know, I thought that was a pretty good turnaround.
Pretty good advert, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be done for affirmation.
Where are we going to now?
It's been done for something.
Someone's got food in them.
Yeah, I really needed that actually.
I know.
Didn't realise I was getting a bit grumpy.
Didn't you? Where are we heading to now?
I'm comfortable right here.
Alright, shall we go?
Yeah.
Let's go see the obelisk. Because that's not it.
No, that isn't.
No.
It didn't look very oblisky.
I don't know what an obelisk is.
Obelisk-esque.
What is it? What is an obelisk?
Nobody really knows.
Well, you seem to know a bit.
An obelisk. Let's see if I can draw on my knowledge. Hold on here. I'm just remembering something. I think actually it's a kind of stone pillar having a rectangular cross section tapering towards a pyramidal top.
Right.
If memory serves, its character is also used in printing to indicate a cross-reference or a footnote. Gulp. Gulps. Gulp. Gulp. Gulp.
Okay, well, I'd be happy with either one of those.
Yeah, I mean it's set to be a pretty epic, so worth a trip to see a rectangular pillar.
Or a footnote.
Yeah, could be just a footnote. Just a footnote that says, haha.
Oh, I can see Holly.
Pretty nice pad.
Yeah. Great window space and lovely and symmetrical. And that's just the gatehouse. You should have seen the other house, but it's burnt down or fallen down or something. It fell into disrepair. That's the word on the street. It's quite weird. We're nearly 2/3 of the way through this pregnancy, and it's been a wild ride. I would say it's been fun, but I can see why people have a more relaxing time on their second one, because I think some things are quite anxiety provoking or a little bit stressful, because you just wake up one day and feel really different, or you feel different for a bit, and it feels like normally you'd be like, oh, something's obviously wrong, but when you're pregnant you're like, I guess I would expect that to happen. Being on the boat just makes me feel like, just makes me realise how active we are all the time, and how much that is a real part of, like, that's just a big part of our life. Like trekking places or canoeing places to do things and things like that, which is like the aspect of boat life that I really love. But I think it just makes me think, gosh, we're so active and we're so we use so much energy all the time, that maybe it makes me feel a little bit of a useless part. Because I guess if I was in a house and I was driving places and going to the shops, I feel like I could do that. But being on the boat is maybe a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. Hiya.
Hiya.
Nice day for it. These guys have just cycled straight past a cherry tree.
You gonna indulge? They're not ready yet.
Some of them look like they could be. Going for the low-hanging fruit.
Sour.
But mellows out at the end.
That's the review for this cherry tree.
First little foraging of the year. Not really been very active forager.
Oh yeah, that one looks good. Shall we?
Yeah. Apparently, according to beekeeping knowledge, direct from my mum, who's a beekeeper, she said that this year, because of the sort of like delayed start to the summer, and then it rained so much, and then it's been sunny so much, everything's kind of come on at once. So maybe things are being, you know, coming into season just a little earlier than they would usually.
Or the ones that were delayed by the cold winter have just gone like plop.
Ba-ding! Yeah, yeah.
Either way, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't very... If it was reliable information when I heard it, it's certainly not reliable now when I'm relaying it, because it's half remembered and mixed in with just some random stuff that I think.
You watched a film last night.
Yeah.
Could have been from that.
You don't really have to go very far, I don't think, for it to feel like the middle of nowhere. Starting a couple of miles in one direction, it feels like you're in a completely different place. One of the good things about this country is that you've got all these like public footpaths and stuff like that all over the place, which means that you can explore these places a bit more easily. You can always hear when you're about to stumble across a beehive.
How nice are these trees?
They're really nice, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like someone's given them a haircut if they ever get too long. They're all just like... Unless they somehow do that naturally. I wouldn't put it past them. Should we discover the obelisk? Obelisk?
Yeah. This isn't the obelisk.
No. Okay.
So that is actually the obelisk.
Isn't it majestic? I don't think we were expecting a stone thing in the middle of a roundabout. We probably should go and get a better shot of it.
Yeah, that's good enough. We'll we'll find a shot of it from the internet and put it up. Sorry guys, we thought we could be that kind of channel for you, but
we try, we always try.
We're just taking shelter from the rain for a second in this church entryway.
We're pretty lucky to be missing this. Do you think we'll be here overnight?
Could be. This might be home now, guys. This channel might get a little weird. Join us as we become clergymen. Just so we got this on like the sun comes out.
Their horns look like a helmet, like they're not even attached to them. It's very dark, sorry, but we're on the move now. Vic is taking us to the water point. It's not that much lighter out here. Hiya.
Hiya. How you doing? Another fine afternoon for it.
So far.
Yeah, it's good. We're just it's such a nice it's an easy place to stay that, because obviously you can turn around pretty easily. You can turn around easy up here, so you got like your water point, stuff like that. It's all really ready for you.
I feel like that hat has really done its job today. It's been sunny.
Yeah.
It's been really rainy.
I love this hat.
It suits you.
At some point we're going to try and make we've been planning to make a video for ages about essential things that you might need if you're going on a big narrowboat holiday.
Or you're buying a narrowboat.
Yeah, or whatever. If you're going to spend any time on a narrowboat, moving it, these things you might need. So one day we'll make that video, but the hat is one. Is it? If it isn't, it should be.
I think we put it on there for the aesthetics, but I don't know if that's a good sell of the video. It doesn't sound like an essential.
It doesn't, but I would put it on. Just, it probably falls under the umbrella, pardon the pun, of just general waterproof weather gear. Waterproof, you know. So I got distracted by the amount that it's raining, and Joe's not in. Joe's not got the hat on.
I'm finding it very refreshing at the moment.
Oh, it's gonna deluge.
Chuck it down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm taking us in.
Yeah.
It's really, really chucking it down. I think Vic's just moored up alongside another boat that was at the water point. Just like that, it's done. And we've got a little rainbow on the go. The light now it's really nice. It's like when it's really sunny, but the clouds are so dark. But it makes everything like look a little bit mystical. But yeah, we're filling it with water now. Vic's emptied the toilet, emptied the bins, and I've made us a smoothie to keep us going because it's getting to tea time now. Vic, how is it out there?
It's pretty wet. Yeah, it was like, oh, lovely summer's evening. I'll just potter to the water point.
Yeah.
Nobody will be there. It's been the busiest I've ever seen it, and it's absolutely pelting it down. But I did get to just see that working boat chap. He did a pretty impressive turnaround in the bridge. A low battery situation, you'll have to hear more about that later. Tune in next week to find out what made that guy's turnaround through the bridge quite so special.
There'll be no visuals.
There'll be nothing. Probably will forget that we ever said that. And you'll be glad. Okay, bye.
Bye. Aww. There's something about, correct me if I'm wrong, does anyone else feel like their mood is sometimes tied to the weather? I was looking it up because I've had a headache the past few days, and I couldn't like really work out why, because I never normally get headaches. And because it's been so humid, I've put it down to that. And then I read up about barometric headaches when there's like low pressure in the air, and I feel like it's really that. I don't know if that's like a proven scientific thing or not, but then when it rains also I feel like a massive relief, or like I want to cry my headache out or something like that. Oh, my shoes are all getting wet. I probably will have a little cry about that.
Definitely getting our money's worth out of this checkers set, aren't we?
Oh yeah, it's provided our nightly entertainment for all week.
Ooh, every single night, sometimes in the afternoon.
Yeah, the afternoon ones I think are really good.
They're a bit naughty.
But they feel special.
Yeah, they're sharper games.
Definitely, because sometimes by the time Vic stopped thinking about a go, I'm like, oh, I need to go to bed.